Hey y'all, we are back. We've been gone for 2 weeks. No turnaround Tuesday for the last 2 weeks. And I've been sick. I know you think, hey, and clams. The clams are back. I've been sick. I know you think sometimes that guy is hale and hearty, the picture of health, but it happens. I get sick. And I was sick for 2 weeks, and it was freaking evil, man. Evil. But in that time, I've learned a few things. I learned that the President Trump can do whatever the hell he wants. That makes some people happy. That makes some people sad. But this isn't a political show. As long as they don't blow us up, we'll have Turnaround Tuesday again. So this example here is in C. We start with the C6, and I learned this. I know I learned this chord off a Nick Curran video. It's a C6 chord. So it's like we're playing on the top 3 strings, and we start at the 8th fret on the high E string. That gives us a C. And then on the 10th fret of the B string, we get an A. That's a 6 interval. And then the G on the 12th fret of the G string. So we've got a C, A, G. We start with that shape. A C6, I call it. So here we go. Start with that. We take the G string and we come down 1 fret, all the while maintaining the top 2 strings, the shape of the top 2 strings on the C and the E. So here we go. And we come down chromatically again on the G string, and once again chromatically on the G string, and finish up with a C major triad. So if we're naming these chords, I'm naming the C6. You got the root, the 6, and the 5th of the chord. C6. Move down 1 note chromatically on that G string. I sometimes call that a D7th. It depends in the context it is, but for our purposes here, I'm calling that a C6 flat 5. And then move everything down again, maintain those 2 notes on the top 2 strings. That's an F major triad, and like the 4th of C. And then we resolve on the C major triad. The one thing I've done here is I've done a substitution chord here. So that first chord is the C6, then the C6 flat 5. So C6, C6 flat 5, F major, C major. Now I can substitute the F major and the D for a D minor ninth. So I'm going C6, C6, C6 flat 5, D minor ninth, C major. I don't know what it is about D minor ninth, but that is one peppy chord. It's like the 2 chord. So there's the first one. There's the second one. So yeah, as we all know, D minor is the saddest chord. It's sad. It's very sad, that chord. But D minor ninth, your substitution chord for your F, that is delightful. It's a delightful chord. It gives a boy hope. Gives a boy hope that there will be Turnaround Tuesday once again. And it just wants to resolve. Hear the tension? It's minor, it's happy, but it's tense. And it feels we resolve to that. So yeah, that's what it is. And in the 2 weeks, I got my Les Paul back out of the shop. And what you're hearing, I got a phase switch on it. And there was lots of videos with Kid Anderson and, other guys saying how you get that great out of phase. Yeah, you just switch the, get that nasally tone out of it, and here it's in phase. Pickups, both pickups full black. So yeah, so there's that. So there's the out of phase, and I mean, this is not part of turnaround, but I mean, we play turnarounds on guitar. So anyways, and it's interesting, and I think I'm almost finished the turnarounds anyways. So yeah, so I learned off Kid Anderson videos and other things that when you're playing, this is a push-pull pot, gives you the out of phase. So in the out of phase position, like you want it out of phase, I pull on the pot, the volume pot, but also to get like a more kind of nasally tone, I turn the two. There's some kind of sweet spot, like so yeah, so that's part of it there. Another thing too is, here, I'll just turn that kind of up like that. Here, I'm going to get back in phase, babies. Yeah, so here. So yeah, we're back in phase. So another thing too, kind of based on that moving kind of G, a moving chord form. I haven't been here for a couple weeks, so I'll give you a couple of examples of similar. So we've got that. That's the first example. Here's the substitution chord. I had to think about that for a second. And yeah, the other thing too is I'm playing this. I've never played these kind of slow. I play it more at a up-tempo speed when you're playing like a swing blues, right? But the other thing too is there's this form, like you got this A7th. I'll put this chord change in the comment section, and you can look that over. But there's like this A7th, B7th, D minor ninth once again, and then we resolve to that C. I guess you could also go, if we're doing that, yeah, you could substitute the F for the D minor ninth, or the D minor ninth for the F. So you've got that A7 shape. You anchor that B string, that A note on the B string. Got 3 for 1 this week, kiddos. And you got to hear my Les Paul with the out of phase thing. So that's it. We'll be back. I went to the Maple Blues, and Dan McKinnon asked me what's happened with Turnaround Tuesday. So I'm going to get Dan McKinnon to give me a turnaround. I've asked Paul Pigat. I've asked Tommy Harkenrider. James Anthony has submitted. Teddy Leonard has submitted. I'm gonna ask more people. I know lots more guys. I got other ones that I know that I've figured out too. Ones that people have showed me. So hang on till next week. Give me if you got questions about anything. send me a DM and I'll answer the questions as quick as I can. I don't always get right back to you, but I will. I do get back to you. Anybody who asks questions, I've got back to them eventually. Especially when I was sick, I got back to a few people. Anyways, here we go. Thanks.